Alright, right now I just want to talk a little bit about how exactly does the wiimote work and how is this different than a standard TV remote. Well, basically, obviously the first difference we know is that it's got a lot of different buttons. In standard TV you've got a 0 to 9 keypad, volume up, volume down, program up, program down, and a couple menu buttons. On the wiimote we've got a direction pad up the top, we've got a A button, we've got a minus and a plus, often for a zoom in and zoom out, we've got a home button, and then a number 1 and number 2, and on the back side we've got a Z button. What else is nice about the wiimote is that it's got a built-in accelerometer. This thing can tell actually how I'm holding the remote. Am I tilting it over to one side or the other? Am I up or down? So pretty much, and all of this information stored inside the remote is being transmitted via Bluetooth to either the Wii or the computer in this case. And over on the front side, it's got an infrared receiver. Unlike a standard TV remote, which beams infrared signals every time you press a button, this one receives it. And the only thing it does not send any information to the Wii, is only receiving information from the Wii sensor bar. Every Wii comes with a sensor bar which has built-in infrared lamps, which emit a signal which the wiimote then picks up. Using the signals, it can and triangulation, it can orientate itself in the space of your living room, for example, or in front of your TV. Where exactly are you? And I'm going to show a little demo of that in a little bit. But first, we've got this little application right here, and my Wiimote is now connected up to my Mac, and this application can then show you exactly which way I'm holding the Wii. So, for example, right now the X is over at 1 because I'm tilting it over to the side a lot, and when I tilt it the other way, it goes down to -1 almost. And I can do the same thing for the Y and for the Z axes. And at the same time, it can also calculate, and using this, it can calculate your acceleration over time, and then your movements. So for example, if I start swinging the remote around, you can see I've got a lot of activity going on. So that's pretty much how the Wiimote will actually sense when you swing it, for example, when you're playing tennis. And, well, okay, so let's show off this infrared. And I don't have a sensor bar here at my house, so I'm actually going to fake that using these 4 candles. And I've got them just lined up at the base of my computer, and the Wiimote sensor is actually going to pick up the signal of these candles. So I'll show you that in a minute. Oh, I can't expand this, can I? Alright, let me just step back for a bit. And now, right now on the screen, you're going to see these 4 little dots here. Those are actually these candles standing in front of my computer. And as I move around in space, you can see the candles are moving. And then using triangulation, the Wiimote can sense how far I am from the screen. You can actually sense at which angle, and also even sense how I'm holding the remote. Oh, let's see. See? So that's pretty much how a Wiimote works. And using all of these things, the Wiimote can then be used when you move it around. You can actually use it as a mouse cursor, for example, on the TV as well. Use it to select buttons, click on things, drag things. Well, that's about it. And another nice thing about the Wiimote is that actually you can do multiple functions at the same time. When you're using a standard TV remote, you can only press 1 button at a single time. But right now, if you look over here, you can see I'm pressing several buttons at the same time, and it can register that, which is nice. Then, for example, clicking in 2 buttons at the same time to multiple functions. But I'm being called right now, so I've got to go.